Our man Jaws is eagerly anticipating his trip to Seattle for that Rams-Seahawks Monday grudge match. But first, he's here to break down the other games of the NFL weekend. Let's start with this. What are the Texans going to do to get by with TJ Yates?
Well, I think they're going to do what they've been doing the last couple of weeks, where he's had to play the majority of snaps. And Tony, as you were watching the draft intently last year, you may have heard me and Trent Dilfer say that the sleeper in this draft was TJ Yates. This guy showed us the potential to be a solid NFL quarterback. And I think Greg Knapp right now, the offensive coordinator with the Texans, is doing a real good job with TJ Yates. A lot of play-action passing, short passing. And I'm seeing a lot of the same things I saw with Matt Schaub at quarterback. So they haven't changed a thing with him.
Jaws, people are living up to all kinds of new expectations in Houston. They're not in Chicago, okay, where there is anger over both Mike Martz and Caleb Hanie. And crazily enough, it seems to me, Martz says he needs to be more aggressive with Caleb Hanie. Is that what you're seeing, that Caleb Hanie is not being aggressive enough during these games?
All right, let me start out with the stats first.
Okay.
Caleb Hanie has thrown 7 balls more than 20 yards down the field. He's completed 1, and 4 have been intercepted. Why would you want to be more aggressive with the passing attack if that's the results you're getting right now? You know, I just came down from my office, looked at tape of the last game against the Chiefs. Now, here's what I see. Some opportunities down the field when teams play press man-to-man on the outside. It's a quick 3- or 5-step drop. Lay the ball down the field. Give your wide receiver a chance to make that play. And also the problem, and it's back to what Chicago was earlier this season, they were having problems with their protections. You can't throw the ball down the field because the quarterback has to take deeper drops for the most part, and the offensive line is struggling once again.
Jaws, why is Mike Martz, having been cursed out by Jay Cutler on national TV for going to these 7-step drops, why is he going back to 7-step drops with a guy who's never played the game?
I wish I could answer that. I'm just going, what I see on the tape, I'm seeing a lot of the same things that I saw earlier this season. Then all hell broke loose in Chicago. Things calmed down a little bit. The protection got better. Backs were staying in the chip. You know, tight ends were staying in tight formations. And all of a sudden, the offense got going. When I watch, the offense down with Caleb Hanie in there, it seemed to spread out again. I think, once again, you got to constrict it, give the quarterback protection and time to throw the football, and a comfortable cradle to throw from.
All right, I'm going to give you a chance to throw Wilbon a bone here, but don't feel that you have to. Is there anything that makes you think the Bears can stop Tim Tebow?
Well, I don't think they can stop him, but I think they can slow him down. The Bears defensively, have the right formula. They're a 4-3 defense, and I think 4-3 defenses give this style of offense some problems. And then you look at the personnel in the Bears 4-3. You have Israel Adonijah and Julius Peppers, big, strong defensive ends. They can handle the option. And then you have Henry Melton inside, who's a 3-gap player, a penetrator. He will get in the backfield quickly. And then to clean all this up, you have Lance Briggs and Brian Urlacher. So I think the Bears do have the number of players you need and the formula to stop the spread-type option.
Feel good about that, Mike? Feel good?
No, this adds up to a 0-0 game on Sunday, Bears-Broncos, 3-0. And I'm afraid we're on the wrong end of it. Let's talk about the Packers, still unbeaten, Jaws. But that defense is second to last in yards allowed. Should I not pay attention to stats, or is there something there?
I absolutely hate that stat. I really do, and I think the NFL ought to get rid of it as far as how they evaluate defenses, and offenses. I mean, a lot of yards the Packers give up now are insignificant yards, garbage time. Teams are way behind. They're playing a prevent, allow those checkdowns, and all of a sudden, well, they're a bad defense. They're giving up a lot of yards. That's incorrect. It's not true. It's not the great defense it was a year ago. They're getting better as I look at them on tape. They have 23 interceptions, the most of any team in the NFL. So they're creating the turnovers. That is helping them. But, boy, those garbage yards, I hate those. And then you evaluate a defense on that.
Thank you so much as always,
Thank you, Jaws.
Jaws.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
We're taking a break. When we come back, how will the Cardinals do without Albert Pujols and without Tony La Russa?
Plus, Bobby V hates the Yanks. And Alex Ovechkin goes a long way to score. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Why are you so bitter today about the Bears?
I'm very angry.
You are a bitter man
Very
today.
angry. I'm in a bad mood.